Now we are talking with Martin and Rostislav about the future of the lockers, not as a product, but lockers in the urban environment. What will be the role of the lockers? What will be the functions? And for that, you were doing as a company, as Alpha 3, this fall competition among architectural students to dream or to vision what will be the lockers like, or what will be the hubs where the lockers are like in the future. So tell me, Martin, a little bit about the background. Why did you do that, and what was the outcome?
100%. So as we were already saying, Czech Republic is one of the countries with the highest density of lockers, and you could say that it also then comes up with the highest amount of possible problems when we are placing all of these lockers in the urban places. And we have a lot of examples of places where the lockers look really good, but unfortunately there are also examples where a lot of lockers from different manufacturers of different sizes and colors are put together, maybe even in an environment where they don't necessarily fit. As we are one of the biggest producers in Czech Republic, I believe that we have about 30% share on the market currently. We feel that we have responsibility over this field. Even though we are a parcel locker manufacturer and we are not, let's say, architectural studio, we wanted to sort of showcase what it could look like if we would create spaces where the lockers could be put into. So we had an idea that it could be some sort of architectural solution, some sort of, let's say, roofed construction into which you would put individual lockers. And so we wrote a competition. We invited students from Czech design and architectural faculties, and we got many ideas.
Absolutely, and then we see behind us there is one vision of the lockers. Rostislav, what's your sort of takeaway? What did you learn from there? What were the problems that the architects were pinpointing that they should solve here?
What we can see behind is the winning project of the students' competition. This show the solution as a complex look. Here you can see the hub, how we call it, which can provide a lot of advantages for end users and also for the locker providers. So I will mention a few of them. You see everything is under the shelter, so it provides a high comfort for the end users and also for the couriers. And then we came up with the idea, or our students of the architecture came up with the idea that it shouldn't not be just the place for lockers. It should be also a place of service, as Martin pointed out. So here you can see, for example, the storage for your personal belongings, for luggage. You can also come close to the hub on your bicycle, so you can charge your bicycle battery in it. And from the point of view of locker providers, there can be a few of them under one roof, preventing from the visual smog and different shapes and dimensions of the lockers. So this is, I would say, the big advantage of the hub. And from the point of view of the students, it can show the students that it is worth to be active in the field of seeing the future. Came up with the fresh ideas, with the fresh wind, and it can even bring them a job in ALFA 3 in the future, who knows? And from our perspective, it can bring us also the new employee in the future and new ideas. The fresh wind is also very important.
But Martin, did you get also from that competition some ideas of of your locker production or locker design? Maybe it was useful in that sense also.
Yes, so the competition had two parts. One part was the parcel locker hubs that we were just discussing, but we also wanted to know how would the students approach the design of the locker itself. So we are already getting a lot of praise on the new products in regards to design, but we still are sort of like, let's say, closed in the echo chamber of the parcel locker systems. And seeing the students that are coming with completely different perspectives was very interesting. So the winning idea that I could mention, for example, had like beautifully designed rooftop so that it would cover you from all kind of weather, but also there was the students were working a lot with lighting, so that they were really creating the whole space to be inviting, to be beautifully lit at night. So I think that definitely there were a lot of good ideas in regards to the design of the lockers as well.
Rostislav, I'm not surprised actually that exactly you were doing that, because Prague as a city was one of the first, not the first one, but one of the first who really took seriously the regulation of the lockers, and probably this contest was also initiated somehow through that. One other thing, what do you thought about the regulations? Is it going to be more regulated field in the future?
It depends. It depends. I agree with you, Andrea, that it has to be some regulation, especially in the city centers, etc. And a typical example of Prague is that they decided to create the clear rules where to use the parcel lockers, respecting the city urban environment. And as Martin said, we are also involved in the environment of the cities. So I would say it's a good idea, which has to be cooperated with the locker manufacturers, as we are, and also with the parcel lockers operators.
And Martin, what do you think? Was this a one-time event, or this is going to be your regular event every year?
I believe that this is something that we will continue to support. We don't have yet plan for another year, but right now we already got a lot of ideas from the students that are really valuable to us. And also we learned a lot about how to promote it better next time, so that we have even bigger reach, and we can reach even more faculties, more students, and maybe in the future we can tackle different problems. So now we were focusing at a broad, let's say, outside design of the locker and of the architectural construction, but maybe in the future we will be solving a different problem, and then we can definitely ask the students about their inputs.
I really like that event, this initiative, because I think that lockers are going to be a very important part of our everyday life, especially in urban environment, and it has to be tackled from the different angles, not only from the production and sales point of view. So the aesthetics is very important, and also the use cases that are built on top of that. So I really believe that this is going to be a tradition, and also other countries will follow up the initiative you started to bring architects table to discuss and vision those things in future.
Yeah, it was a very nice experience. So thank you.